going to read The Princess in Black. Chapter 1. Princess Magnolia was having hot chocolate and scones with Duchess Wigtower. The hot chocolate was hot. The scones were sweet. The breeze of the window were warm and witchy. "How lovely of you to visit," said Princess Magnolia, and unexpected. "I love to meet people in their old homes," said Duchess Wigtower. "I always uncover secrets." "Secrets?" said Princess Magnolia. "Yes, secrets," said Duchess Wigtower. "Hidden message, skeleton in closet, that sort of thing." "Closets?" said Princess Magnolia. Her hot chocolate burned her lip. The breeze knocked her curls into her face. She was no longer enjoying herself. "You seem so prim and perfect." Duchess Wigtower leaned forward. "But everyone has a secret." Princess Magnolia brushed crumbs off her frilly pink dresses. She hopped. She didn't look nervous. Because she did indeed have a secret. A huge secret. A secret she didn't want anyone to uncover, especially not the noisy Duchess. Just then, Princess Magnolia Glitterstone rang. "The monster alarm," thought Princess Magnolia. "Not now." What was that ringing sound? A Duchess Wigtower? A bird? A Princess Magnolia? She wished her ring sounded anything like a bird. It didn't. "Strange bird," said the Duchess. "Maybe it's sick," said the Princess Magnolia. "I should check." Princess Magnolia marched to the door. Her glass slippers went tink, 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 tink. "You're going to just leave me here?" said the Duchess. "I'll hurry back," said Princess Magnolia. She smiled sweetly. She shut the door softly. Then Princess Magnolia ran. Chapter 2. Princesses do not run. Princesses do not stuff frilly pink dresses into broom closets. Princesses do not wear black. And princesses most definitely do not slide down secret chutes and high jump castle walls. But then most princesses do not narrow an entrance to Monsterland. Stopping monsters was no job for prim and perfect Princess Magnolia. But fortunately, Princess Magnolia did have a secret. She was secretly the Princess in Black, and stopping monsters was the perfect job for the Princess in Black. Chapter 3. In the courtyard, Frimplepants was nibbling an apple. He swished his sparkly tail. He pranced on his golden hooves. He gave the horn upon his brow a little toss. Clearly, Frimplepants was a unicorn. Or was he? Frimplepants' glitter stone horseshoe rang. The monster alarm! He took 3 tempting steps towards the castle wall. He looked right. He looked left. No one was watching, so Frimplepants entered a secret passage. Horns lifted off, golden hooves slid aside, sparkling mane and tail shook free. He came out of the other side. He was no longer Frimplepants the unicorn. He was Blackie, the Princess in Black's faithful pony. Just then, the Princess in Black was soaring over the castle wall. He landed on Blackie's back. "Fly back, Blackie, fly," she said. "To the goat pasture as fast as you can. There's a noisy duchess in the castle." They charged through the forest. Birds snapped out of the way. The birds squawked, the birds chirped. The bird sounded nothing like a ringing ring. Chapter 4. The big blue monster was hungry. Monsterland was full of monsters. Some were small, some were big. Some were bigger than the big blue monster. They were always eating up the good food. There was a hole in the ceiling of Monsterland. The smell of goats floated through the hole. Shaggy goats, plump goats, delicious goats. The big blue monster began to drool. There wasn't a rule against climbing through the hole. Yes, there was. But the monster didn't remember why. Was it because the sun was too shiny up there? Was it because the air was uncomfortably fresh? No, there had been some other reasons. The big blue monster was too hungry to remember. It climbed through the hole. Duff the goat boy was not part goat and part boy. That would have been interesting. But Duff was just a boy who took care of goats. He quite liked goats. They had honey brown eyes. They had floppy ears. They made snuffling noises. Duff did not like goat-eating monsters. A blue arm reached out of the hole. "Not another one," said Duff. He picked up his crook. A blue monster emerged. It was big. The monster roared. It was loud. Duff dropped his crook. His knees shook. "Help!" he croaked. In the distance, a pony neighed. Chapter 6. The Princess in Black galloped into the goat pasture. A big blue monster was holding a goat in each paw. It opened the mouth as wide as it could, which was very wide. "Not so fast," said the Princess in Black. Blackie galloped towards the big tree. The Princess in Black grabbed a branch. She swung from her pony's back. She landed in the tree. "Why did you come here?" said the Princess in Black. "Eat goat," said the big blue monster. "You may not eat the goats," she said. "Eat goats," hollered the big blue monster. "You may not eat the goats," she said. "Behave, beasts." The big blue monster sat down the goats near a small tree. It tore the tree from the ground. The Princess in Black did a backflip onto the grass. She punched the switch on her stepper. It turned into a staff. The big blue monster roared and swung the tree. The staff met it. Sprinkle, slam! Then the Princess in Black and the big blue monster waged battle. Princess, pounce! Blackie, bug! Hornswoggle, hop! Twinkle, twinkle, little, smash! With luck, the battle would be quick. Duchess Wicktower was in Princess Magnolia's castle. Her castle was full of secrets, especially the broom closet. The Princess in Black hoped the Duchess would not snoop. Chapter 7. The Duchess began to snoop. Princess Magnolia towers were spotless. The windows was clear as glass. The couches were soft as cushions. It was almost too perfect. Something must be amiss. Duchess Wicktower opened the closet. Frilly pink dresses, perfect for a princess. She opened drawers. White gloves and flowered headbands, bead handkerchiefs, and crystal bracelets, all perfect for a princess. Drat, said the Duchess. No one is this perfect. The Duchess was demanded to uncover a secret in Princess Magnolia's castle. She just have to look harder. Chapter 8. Duff the Goat Boy settled onto a tree stump. He always enjoyed the Princess in Black's ninja skills, but today he something new. The Princess in Black reminded him of Princess Magnolia. Without her mask, they might even look the same. The Princess in Black was the same height as Duff. So was Princess Magnolia. The Princess in Black had honey brown eyes. So did Princess Magnolia. The Princess in Black had a sparkly tiara. So did Princess Magnolia. Could the two princesses be the same girl? But Princess Magnolia wore glass slippers on weekdays. Princess Magnolia was afraid of snails. Sunlight made Princess Magnolia sneeze. At the moment, Princess in Black was hog-tying a monster. Duff laughed at his silly imagination. He nibbled some popcorn. He waited for the part when he would cheer. The Duchess left Princess Magnolia's tower room. He poked around the throne room. She examined the ballroom. She explored the kitchen. She even paused to inspect the cookies. Everything was completely perfect. Then she noticed a broom closet. Something was stuck beneath the door. She yanked it free. A pair of cold black stockings. Aha! Said the Duchess. Black stockings. Everyone knows that princesses don't wear black. Princess Magnolia did indeed have a secret. Duchess Wicktower's frown turned into a crooked smile. Chapter 10. The Princess in Black was trying not to worry about the noisy Duchess. She was busy battling a big blue beast. The monster was just so huge and heavy. It was all tied up, but she couldn't push it back into the hole. Go back in that hole, said the Princess in Black. Roar, said the big blue monster. Behave, beast, said the Princess in Black. Roar, said the big blue monster. The Princess in Black sighed. She raised an eyebrow. Please, she said. The big blue monster sighed too. It rolled back into the hole. Duff cheered. The Princess in Black bowed. Thank you, my friend. Until next time. She patted a goat's head. She sprang onto Blackie's back. They galloped into the horror forest. She had to get back to the Duchess Wicktower. She hoped she wasn't too late. The big blue monster plopped down into Monsterland. It chewed off the rope. The rope was pretty yummy, but not as yummy as the goat's. There was a rule not to climb through the hole. Now it remembered why. The sun was too shiny up there. The air was uncomfortably fresh, but they had to do nothing with the rule. Monsters should not climb through the hole because the princess in black, she would not let them eat goats. The big blue monster was going to remind the other monsters about the rule, but then it found a pile of toenail clippings. Yum, it said, and it forgot all about the princess in black. Chapter 12. Duff whistled as he walked his goats home. No one has been eaten. That meant it had been a good day. All thanks for the princess in black. She wished she could help her, but everyone knows that goat boys do not fight monsters. Chapter 13. Duff's idea made him smile as he fed the goats. He smiled as he tucked them onto their nightshirts. He smiled as he kissed them good night. Then Duff the goat boy got to work. Goat boys do not get ideas. Goat boys do not make fashion masks and capes out of old goat blankets. And goat boys most definitely do not make monster alarms of goat belts and rope. But then, most goat boys are not the goat avenger in disguise. Duff would exercise. Duff will practice. And perhaps someday, the goat avenger would find beside the princess in black. Look out, monsters! Chapter 14. The princess in black high jumped the castle wall. She crawled up the secret chute. She was going was much slower than going down. There was 3 spiders in the chute. There were 2 bats. Even worse, there was 1 very cheeky snail. But the princess in black was not afraid. The tunnel ended in the broom closet. When she emerged from the closet, she was no longer the princess in black. She was Princess Magnolia. Princess Magnolia fixed her hair. She fixed her skirt. She fixed a smile onto her face. The extra pair of black stockings she left on the closet floor was gone. She hadn't noticed. Chapter 15. Princess Magnolia marched to the tower room. So sorry to keep you all waiting, said Princess Magnolia. All the birds are well and promptly tweeting. Duchess Wicktower took a long sip of cold, hot chocolate. She smiled. While you were gone, I told your castle, said the Duchess. Princess Magnolia froze. You did? Mm-hmm, said the Duchess, and I discovered something in the broom closet. Princess Magnolia gulped. You did? Yes, said the Duchess. These black stockings! I uncovered your secret. Princess Magnolia gasped. You did? Yes. Princess Magnolia, these white stockings are so filthy, they turn as black as coal. You really must wash them. Everyone knows that princesses don't wear black. Of course not, said Princess Magnolia. How clever of you. Princess Magnolia smiled. She knew at least one princess who did wear black, but that would remain her secret. The end. Thanks for enjoying, and please subscribe to our channel. Bye!